let's watch Joe Rogan. We probably won't see Josh Zepps on the Rogan case for a while. Let's take a
adverse risk. For young boys in particular, there's an adverse risk associated with the vaccine. It's like a 2 to 4-fold increase in the instances of myocarditis.
Yes, but you know what?
Hospitalization.
You know that there's an increased risk of myocarditis among that age cohort from getting COVID as well, which exceeds the risk of myocarditis from the vaccine.
I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true. No. I don't think it's true that there's an increased risk of myocarditis from people catching COVID that are young versus increased risk of myocarditis from the vaccine.
No, there is. There's both.
Well, let's look that up because I don't think that's true. Myocarditis is more common after COVID-19 infection than vaccination. But is this with children?
Wait, no way, dude. What? That's crazy. Well, let's run that back again.
Exceeds the risk of myocarditis from the vaccine.
I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true. No. I don't think it's true that there's an increased risk of myocarditis from people catching COVID that are young versus with children is the issue.
Well, no, we were talking about 15-year-olds.
Well, we're talking about young children.
Male child.
12 to 17.
12 to 17, more likely to develop myocarditis with 3
That's not
months
children.
of catching
Those are
COVID
men. Those are actually men. 12 to 17-year-old men. That's men. You're talking about men. Dude, note it. Look. The conversation that Joe Rogan is currently engaging in and the attitude that he is doing here shows something profoundly important, okay? This is no longer an open-minded person. An open-minded person is not faced with information that contradicts what they believe in, okay? And then gets into the defensive mode like this. He is literally trying to goalpost shift in real time. You are seeing the cogs, the wheels turning in his fucking head, trying to change the argument to a point where like he can maybe salvage it, okay? I've done it in the past as well. Sometimes I do it, okay? It's just like, it's a normal human thing to do. But the unfortunate reality is that Joe Rogan is completely in the wrong here. And that's precisely why he just keeps, he'll never get to this point again because he won't have Joshua Zepps on. He's just going to have like, in retaliation to this, he's going to have like 8 fucking guests on that actually tell him that he's actually right and really smart. Okay.
The cases per million infection. This compares to 67 cases of myocarditis per million at the same time following their second dose of Pfizer.
Yeah, so you're about 8 times likelier to get myocarditis from getting COVID than from getting the vaccine.
That's interesting.
Now,
that is not what I've read before, but also it's like...
Wait. Now attack the source. Say that like, I don't know, it's really divisive and like maybe some of these published studies are actually really sussy, you know? Attack the source. Incoming, dude. Because like, it's always the same. There's like different degrees of defense, right? Immediately. When you're caught, you fucking, move the goalpost as aggressively as you can. And if you can't move the goalpost aggressively, then you realize like, oh fuck, I might have fucked up. Then you have to attack the source and be like, well, I did the research and I saw something different. And actually, this research is like not great. You know, there's a lot of like bias in the media, and there's a lot of bias in like, you know, journals and shit like that. That's why I get my information from unbiased sources like you know, Facebook.com.
Even when we're reading these things, it's like, what are we getting this from? Was this from the VAERS report? But even from the VAERS reports, when they report this stuff, it's like the amount of people that report like it's the underreporting.
VAERS has issued underreporting. Dude, you are gone, bro. You are fucking gone. The moment that you say VAERS, which is historically overreported, not underreported, which has a unfortunate problem with people just engaging in mass hysteria and, you know, just straight up not comprehending that they are like, people just like overreport and like overwrite deaths and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. VAERS isn't scientific. It's literally raw data. Exactly. VAERS is a self-report system. You can literally be like, I died after taking the vaccine on VAERS. Okay. Saying Rogan is moving the goalpost while you're currently moving the goalpost. Lamau. Wait, what? How did I move the goalpost? I'm just straight up. You always check logs when someone says you move goalposts. Oh my God. I fucking hate you, dude. I hate these chatters. Okay. We get it, bro. You're obsessed. You watch me every day, okay? It's cool. You're a stan. It's fine. Stop fucking using your stan knowledge against me, okay? r/Jerry post on this clip. Why can't he just admit he's wrong about this? He just won't. I'm right. I'm right about this, dude. I am the #1 Joe Rogan stan, okay? You know how chatters read me to filth earlier just now when they said, oh, you always check someone's logs when they say you move the goalpost? I am that for Joe Rogan. I've known about Joe Rogan for years. I used to consume his content for many, many years. Okay, non-fucking stop. I saw him as like a very cool individual that I wanted to be like, to have like his own media properties and like be independent and command a gigantic audience and just like do whatever the fuck you want, you know? When I was younger, I thought that was dope. And I still think that like in essence is dope. But I have the mug. I hung out with him for hours after one of his fucking shows. Like I've had conversations. I've had a conversation with him in the past. And I've also seen the fucking fall of Joe Rogan. So I have a lot. I have a lot of background in Joe Roganology. Okay. Like I've done the work, and what I have seen in Joe Rogan's behavior is this. There are certain things that he just like won't let go. Everything else, he'll say he's a dumbass. Everything else, he'll admit that he's a fucking idiot, and he'll move on and he'll change his attitudes. Okay. But there are certain things that he is like very aggressively, he's always since day one been very aggressively like super hard-headed on. Back in the day, it was smoking weed. Okay. And he always would defend smoking weed, which is fine. That's not a bad thing. Okay. I am, you know, totally on board with that. Even if people push back on smoking weed, he would fight back. He would defend it. And there are certain things that like his own lived experience actually gives him a good understanding on. Like, I mean, now he's becoming more and more out of touch with the Spotify deal, but like before he grew up not so wealthy, and like he recognizes that, and we get it, bro, you're a stan turned anti. No, I mean, I want Joe Rogan to be good. Okay. Yeah. And then trans people in sports is one where he was just like, no. But most people don't really care because they either A, think trans people are weird or don't care, or B, they also hate trans people beyond the people that are just like, I don't know anything about trans people. I don't give a shit. So when he went like super hard on fucking trans people in sports, like they didn't give a shit. Weed, most people are in support of, and he was right on that issue, so they didn't give a shit. But now the thing is like vaccines. He will just not give up on his wrong takes on the vaccines. He just will not. He will not back away from it. And he has plenty of sycophants who will go on a show and tell him he's right and tell him he's smart and how brilliant he is and how that's the appropriate way to fucking be a skeptic, even though he's not a skeptic at all. The irony is that like he's getting fed the misinformation hook, line, and sinker. Was he right or wrong about the trans people in sports thing? Oh no, he was totally fucking wrong, in my opinion. Totally wrong about it. Like, get mad at me all you want. But, and not only is it like a super unproductive conversation, but that unproductive conversation also straight up led to a fuckload of transphobia. Rogan and Jamie go back and forth on which car. Oh no, there's a rift between Rogan and Jamie, dude. Yo, pull that shit up. University is having a big rift in the Joe Rogan community. I feel like Jamie is winning over the Reddit, but he's just like fucking, you know, he's finally like pulling shit up. And Joe's like, don't pull that shit up, Jamie. Yo, Jamie, you pulled too much shit up, homie. Stop pulling shit up.
Isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I know it's worth more.
I think it's,
I gotta pee, I'll be back.
They manufacture more and sell more Teslas than any other American brand. See if that's true. Is it true? No?
No.
What's that?
Pretty sure Ford F-150 is the top.
Ford F-150 was the top.
Oh, of course, dude. How did he not know this? He's in Texas, dude. What the fuck? Yo, F-150 is the fucking most popular car in NA, baby. That's right. We roll coal around these parts, brother. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Wait, he thought that Tesla sold more cars than Ford? That makes no sense. Dude, why would he think that? Oh my God, because of Tesla's fucking stock prices, dude. Let me tell you something. I'm going to defend Joe Rogan here, okay? Yes, he's an Elon Musk simp, but part of the reason why he thought that was most likely because, like, it doesn't make sense. Why is Tesla so successful in the stock market if it's not selling as many fucking cars as, like, you know, Volkswagen, for example, which sells like what 3x, 4x more cars than Tesla does? Why do they have, you know, why are they the most valuable car company on the planet?
I'm pretty sure of that. Or I read an article that was a lie.
That could be happening.
Could be propaganda. Do you have a Tesla?
I don't.
You ever driven one?
I've been in one.
They're pretty spectacular.
They're next
Goddamn
level.
Spaceship.
Spaceship. Yeah, for the last 3.
It sucks. Old Joe Rogan. This is another thing that this is an unlocked memory in my brain. Old Joe Rogan, who was a car head, by the way, big Porsche guy. For those of you who don't know, old Joe Rogan was a gigantic Porsche head. I don't even know if he fucking talks about cars anymore. He would talk about how he had this like modded Porsche that he fucking loves, and like, you know, constantly fucking talking about that. Constantly talked about analog, and I do agree with him that he loved that mechanic feel, the analog cars, and how much better that was. And he used to fucking hate electric cars. The thing that I get annoyed by with the electric cars, especially the Tesla, is that it's an iPhone. It's an iPhone that you can drive. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that like there needs to be more of a feel in a car. Okay. Anyway, he totally has like, he got one Tesla and he went fucking real suburban, dude. Suburban housewife with it. He's just like, now he loves like, oh, it's like a spaceship. It's like, dude, shut up. It's so, it's, what happened? Well, why don't you still like the fucking mechanical feel of a car? It doesn't have to be stick shift only. I don't like the fucking iPad. Okay. It's a personal choice, but it just sucks. Like, I do wish Joe Rogan was still the old Joe Rogan. The haptic feedback is very important for cars. I agree with that. You like the mechanical feel of a Camry? No, but I prefer having some degree of tech is obviously important, but I still prefer like, you know, buttons and shit. It's just me. I think like touchscreen is not great, especially when you're driving.
For years, they've averaged 900,000 per year for F-150s. I don't think they sell that many Teslas.
Well, why don't you Google it instead of thinking?
I mean, you know, the F-150 is fascinating. I had jokes about the pickup truck. Like when we were kids, pickup trucks were kind of popular, but now it is the embodiment of one's
Joe, you're not going to like it when Jamie pulls that shit up, homie.
personality, right?
Oh, this was his Porsche. Yeah.
Just made their 2 millionth car.
This was his
Well,
Porsche.
hopefully that's for all of their, you know.
This was his fucking, this 911 base Gunther Works GW 993 belongs to Joe Rogan. Oh no, this is his new one. Oh, that's so fucking, that's so sexy. No, I've seen his old one. His old one was white, I think, and it had like a fucking major, it had like a huge, what's it called? Like the fucking tail. I can't fit in these Porsches. I know I can't fit in them. I've tried. It's just like sad that he likes fucking Teslas now. Like the guy who loves cars is like, I love Teslas.
So 2 million electric cars
They're expensive.
ever. First automaker to reach 2 million. What does that say? Click on that. Inside EVs. Is that electric cars? First automaker to reach the milestone. Soon the production sales volume will reach 1 million per year. So they sell more, man. Thank you.
That's
So glad I was right.
Okay, sure.
Am I wrong, Tim? Yeah, no. Find out.
That's Tesla versus one Ford car.
Yeah.
Right.
The F-150 sells.
How much does the F-150 sell?
900,000 per year.
Right, but you know that Ford is actually, they're going to stop production of almost everything except the F-150 and the Mustang, which is pretty crazy.
I just was saying.
Yeah, no, but like the F-150.
Are you, what the fuck? Wait, but they haven't. Wait, what is he, what? Did he not understand what the fuck was going on? Like he just straight up said, like he misunderstood. Tesla sold 2 million electric cars, first automaker to reach that milestone. First of all, Tesla didn't sell 2 million electric cars in 1 year. That's the total amount of sales of all the Tesla cars that have been sold since the beginning. Okay. And that is a milestone for electric cars. Tesla's yearly sales does not touch Ford, even the Ford F-150's yearly sales, probably. Even if you were to compare, let's see how many fucking how many Teslas are sold in 2021. 2021 auto sales figures by manufacturer. GM, wait, what? Where's Tesla? 301,000. GM sold 2.2 million. Ford sold 1.8 million. Stellantis FCA 1.7. Honda 1.4. Toyota 2.2. Hyundai Kia 1.4. Nissan 1 million. BMW 371. Daimler 329,000. Tesla is not. Oh, there's also the 900,000 F-150s US sales only. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Also, we're not even talking about F-150 is the most popular. There is like a line that goes all the way to like fucking 350. And then after 350, it goes into trucks all the way up to, it's just like, it's such a dumb and so wrong take that I tried to fucking own him on the wrong take that he even had. Like, even if you move the goalpost, the F-150 is so popular that even if you fucking move the goalpost, which is a ridiculous fucking goalpost to move it to, I think it still beats Tesla. Like even the cherry pick data, it does not, you know, it doesn't even fucking touch the F-150.
That's Tesla versus one Ford car.
Yeah.
Right.
The F-150 sells.
How much does the F-150 sell?
900,000 per year.
Right, but you know that Ford is actually, they're going to stop production of almost everything except the F-150 and the.
I don't believe that, by the way. Where did you get that? Is that true? Why would they do that? Oh, also, yo, don't hate me, but I fucking hate the new Mustang. The EV Mustang is so, like, what did they fucking do, dude? Why did they do that? They made a fucking crossover. Why would you take the sexiest, like one of the sexiest, iconic fucking Mustangs and turn it into a CUV? It's so ugly. It's so shitty. It's not even like a SUV. I just, ugh, I fucking despise what they did with that. Can you imagine if they made the Mustang EVs boxy, like a Shelby, you know what I mean? Like a 67? Oh, dude. Oh, my dick's getting hard thinking about that. Just like, it would be so fucking sick. It would be the exact direction that they need to go towards, which is why the F100 is actually really, really sick. The new F100 concept car that we looked at, I mean, this is my shit. This is extremely my shit. I've talked about this. I've fawned over this many, many times. Look at this. Ew, dude. The Ford Mustang Mach-E. Sick. Literally fucking soccer mom car. One of the most iconic muscle cars of all time. Look what the fuck they're doing. Look what they did to my boy. Look how they massacred my boy, dude. Oh! Ugh. And the front, oh God. Bro, just put a fake grill on it, dude. I can't. I hate I get it. You don't need a grill, okay? But just put a grill on it, please. For fuck's sake. It just looks so bad. It looks so fucking bad. All right. Carstone lock over. Here's Joe Rogan.
Which is pretty
I
crazy.
just was saying.
but like the F-150 and the Mustang together is more than Tesla.
I wonder.
And then if you add in
Ford Escorts, or whatever.
you know, and then there's
So
Cadillac,
that 2 million
Escalades,
milestone,
and-
they're the first company that sells 2 million electric cars. So that's the milestone, is that they're the first
Right.
company to sell that many electric cars. So like every year.
By the way, there's no cars available to buy, right?
Oh, it's nuts. That's crazy. The chip shortage thing is fucking spooky. Because like you guys didn't see that coming? You just thought you could just buy chips from China and they would be cool just selling them to you? When you guys
Because
talk a lot of
humans
shit
are
about
dumb.
China? 2020, the amount of autos and light
HasanAbi
trucks
of
sold in the
New
U.S.
Hampshire
dipped to around
folding
14.5
living
million
for all
units.
cars.
Right, of course, all companies. Ford Motor Company's vehicles in the U.S. between 2015 to, well,
Doesn't say.
it doesn't say.
His audience loves debating and shit. They're gonna hate that he keeps moving the goalposts. I don't think like obviously the mega simps are not gonna recognize that, but like he's cultivated an audience of fucking debate lords ultimately because of all the debate lord Andys that he has on his show and shit. So it's just like they're gonna hate it. I think some of the people are gonna hate it.
But like,
Oh, it does right
there you
there.
go.
599,000 units to around 539,000
Well, that's,
units.
That's counter to the
That's
900,000 I
Ford.
just saw.
Yeah. Who knows?
Every time Joe Rogan is wrong, he says, "Who knows?" Yeah, and the answer always is not Joe Rogan. That's for sure, motherfucker. You know, I don't know who knows, but it's certainly not you, dude. What the fuck are you doing?